If you were to ask me who the highest paid teacher in South Africa is, I honestly wouldn't be able to answer that question. However, on record, I was able to find at the lower end what's the amount, at the higher end what's the amount, and what's the average for a teacher in South Africa. This piqued my interest a bit because now I want to look at the schooling system in our country, starting with private schools, looking at public schools, looking at homeschooling and every other system around how kids in this country are schooled. So we're starting with the fun bit. This is what this specific video is about. Then we'll move on to the most expensive schools in the public sector. We'll move on to the cost of homeschooling. We'll look at the various differences between homeschooling and public schools. We'll look at where the benefits lie, where the value lies, and all the other nitty-gritties that will make us understand the schooling system a little bit better. So let's begin with the fun side of this series, the most expensive private schools in South Africa. So at number 10, we have St. Albans College. St. Albans College is 59 years old and bordering on 60, with many projects planned to celebrate this milestone. They offer a range of sports, including rowing, swimming, water polo, rugby, cricket, basketball, football, and others. They are also big on pastoral activities, besides the academic and cultural side of things. It charges a whopping 307,350 rand. This is 20,000 more than what it charged in the year 2022. The boarding fees amount to 132,600 rand. Key is their old Albanian club for alumni, giving each boy a chance to access a network of former scholars at the school. In 9th spot, we have St. Andrew's School for Girls, also in the Gauteng province. They charge 310,205 rand for the academic year of 2023. In the year 2022, they charged 287,850. The boarding fees amount to 137,705 rand. This is an all-girls independent school. It has a student body of around 1,100 girls. They have an Umbambisano program where you can sponsor a girl's school fees, which I found quite interesting. It's over 100 years old, priding themselves with giving girls an advantage, giving the girls challenges through various annual Olympiads and international benchmarking tests that are written in various grades and subjects. They offer various sports activities, but their focus is largely on the STEM subjects. In 8th spot, we have Bishop's College. Bishop's College is in the Western Cape and they charge 311,920 rand for 2023. In 2022, they charged 289,700 rand. 126,950 goes towards boarding fees. This is a private English medium boarding and day high school for boys established back in 1849. It is an Anglican school with an acceptance rate of 75%. At present, they are embarking on programs to address questions of sustainability, to deal with global issues affecting the world, and partnering parents to focus on challenges facing teenage boys. The school is a national sports powerhouse, producing business leaders and professionals. They get 100% matric pass rate year in, year out, and over 98% bachelor's pass rate. And in 7th spot, we have St. Mary's School, also in Gauteng province. They charge 322,090 rand for the academic year of 2023. 137,350 is allocated towards boarding fees. St. Mary's School is also an Anglican school, but for all girls. It was established in 1888 and it is the oldest school in Johannesburg. It caters for girls from grade 0 to grade 12. They are known for their 100% matric pass rate and their 100% bachelor's degree pass. They have a multi-purpose facility for basketball, hockey, and athletics. They also have rowing as a sport, amongst others. In sixth spot, we have 𝐌𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐜 College, which is KZN's #1 entry so far in this countdown. And they charge 326,480 Rand. In 2022, they charged 303,710. For boarding fees, they charge 101,860, which is fairly cheaper than all the others that we've mentioned in the top 10 so far. 𝐻𝐿𝐬𝐜 College is a private boarding English medium high school for boys. For 3 years in a row, 𝐻𝐿𝐬𝐜 College won the award for top performing math school in KwaZulu-Natal. They thrive in sports such as water polo, hockey, golf, tennis, basketball, and others. 𝐻𝐿𝐬𝐜 also charges monthly installments for scholars, personal accident insurance, music tuition per instrument, and a transportation fee. They may also charge an academic inclusion levy, literacy support levy, high performance program, parent society levy, and more. And to open the top 5 countdown, we have St. John's College. St. John's College charges 340,987 Rand. 136,943 Rand goes towards boarding fees. In 2022, they charged 37,000 Rand cheaper than what they are now charging in the year 2023. St. John's College is a Christian African school founded in 1898. It's an all-boys school with an intake from grade 0 to grade 12. Like all the schools I've mentioned so far, there are 3 ways to pay your fees. Fees may be paid monthly for 11 months, per term, or annually. In addition to the school and boarding fees, other charges include developmental levy, PA special projects, security levy, and rowing levy. St. John's offers a rich and diverse arts program encompassing music, visual arts, and dramatic arts, as well as a good sport variety. In 4th spot, we have Rodian School for Girls in the Gauteng province. They charge 344,411 Rand. For boarding, they charge 146,247. And in the year 2022, they charged 310,994 Rand. Apart from the fees, Rodian School for Girls is one of the best performing schools in South Africa. The school has a 100% matric pass rate, with all students qualifying for a university entry bachelor's degree. So it is a prominent all-girls boarding and day school, with a long-standing heritage and exceptional reputation as a center of all-rounded educational excellence, including sports, culture, and sublime facilities. Now we're entering the top 3, baby. And in the top 3, we have St. Andrew's College, Grahamstown, which is in the Eastern Cape. They charge a whopping 348,591. 188,505 is charged for boarding. So compared to 2022, they actually charge 28,000 Rand more. At this school, fees must be paid in advance by the parents, guardians, or sponsors on or before the first day of each school term, with additional fees including transportation, rowing levies for students that participate in rowing, laundry, breakages, and more. But hang on, where are my manners? Let me share a little about St. Andrew's College. They are an Anglican high school for boys, and the school was founded in 1855 by the Right Reverend John Armstrong, the first Bishop of Grahamstown. They offer a vast array of facilities for sports of various kinds, including archery and shooting, golf, tennis, rowing, cycling, squash, and many others. I particularly like their various policies that can be found on their website. In 2nd place, we have the usual suspect, Michael House, from the KwaZulu-Natal province, charging a whopping 354,730 Rand for the 2023 academic year. In 2022, they charged 328,000. So you can see that there's an increase of about 26,000 for this academic year. Michael House is a full boarding senior school for boys founded in 1896. In fact, it has an all-boys global network of 7,500 alumni with a club for life vision. With magnificent facilities such as labs, sports grounds, the arts, and more. In addition to tuition, Michael House charges a non-refundable registration fee, voluntary development levy, and debtors administration fee. Additional costs apply for items such as stationery, textbooks, personal purchases, and uniform. And in first place, we also have an entry from KZN, Hilton College, charging an outstanding 377,470. In the year 2022, they charged 343,155. Hilton College is an all-boys private boarding school. It caters to 590 boys annually across South Africa and the globe at large. Annually, they achieve a matric pass rate of 100% and over 96 entry for bachelor's degree. Several of their boys are among the top 1% achievers nationally. So the fees they charge cover a variety of administrative and medical costs, including tuition, food, games, minor medical attention, and the use of a sanatorium, library, laundry, and more. Hilton College allows parents to enroll their children in an insurance program. This scheme covers a claim if a student is absent for 10 consecutive days or 5 consecutive days if absent due to injury. All Hilton College students must have accidental insurance cover. So there may be a strong link between the level of education and the amount of money paid for that said education, in addition to the network of achievers that actually exist out there. So let me know, starters, is it important to you where you take your kids to school? Is it important how much money you pay? Is it important whether they attend private or public? We'll be exploring some of these questions in upcoming videos. So stick around, like the video if you did find some value in it, subscribe to the channel, and well, it starts with you. So I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.